Hi friends, welcome to my channel. I'm Sonique and here I am opening a deck that I bought at the run up to Christmas. No apologies, it's just, I'm just doing it now. Okay, so it was from Wondrous Emporium and it was with the red envelope. So, shall we open the red envelope? Put this to one side. See what we've got in the red envelope. Oh, upside down. Merry Christmas and there's a little one in here hiding. We've got the tiny dark wood tarot. Oh, it's so small and flimsy, this. Another one, I think, which is the manga tarot, I think. Looks like it. I've got the full-size version of that, and then, oh, that's a beautiful deck. The Tree Keeper's Oracle. I love this deck. I did a full walkthrough of that and the little mini deck as well, if you're interested. And we have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. And Happy New Year. Anyway, the deck that I'm opening is the Wondrous Tarot. So I'll take the cellophane off first. Okay, so this is a low Scarabeo deck, two-part. It's the nice box, it's not a tug box. So yeah, it'll last. These are the images. Wow, look at that. Cool is that? I'm afraid we are in the dark again with the weather. But yeah, that's pretty. How pretty is that? Yeah, this looks real fun deck. Oh. Yeah, two-part box. Nice. It says 80 cards with book. So, 80 cards, huh? Well, this is nice. I like this. Oh, it's very me. Very Art Nouveau. I like Art Nouveau. Oh, we're in plastic as well. Okay. Let's have a... Okay, I'll pause and take the plastic off. Okay, so the plastic's off. We've got our little book here. Being low Scarabeo, it's going to be in different languages. So, what would we get? Let's look. Oh, quite a few pages actually. Yeah, 68 pages. Cool. Yeah, a little bit of text, not overly heavy. But we'll read from that when we draw a few cards. I love this image. Love it. Oh, looks good. Okay, let's have a look at the cards. See if we can see them properly. This dreadful light. Okay, that's probably the best I can do, but I am going to get some reflection, so I'll just try and hold up so we can see the images. It's glossy cardstock. Again, these are the backs. I really like these backs. Oh, lovely. And the borders, they are, yeah, they look, I don't know what you'd call that pattern at the bottom. That one's a different colour. Why is that one a different colour? Oh, that's weird. Is that the only one? I'm intrigued. There's a few that have got like a different colour at the bottom. What's that about? Oh, I'm intrigued. Okay. Okay, let's do it this way. I really want to be able to see these cards through the camera lens, and it's going to be a bit of a challenge, I think, because they are very, very shiny. Yeah, loving those backs. Okay, so we've got our full. Okay, so that's a little bit different. On a rooftop. Grab the cat by the scruff of the neck and emptying out. Oh wow, emptying out these esoteric symbols. So we've got some Kabbalah and wow, that's interesting. Elements, coins. We've got stars on the socks. That's such a different take. I like this. I like this a lot. And look at the energy around the fool's head and the absolute joy on their face. His shoelace is undone. It told off by mother for that. Okay, so then we have the Psychonaut. So this is another fool. Gosh. So that's why there's 80 cards. I wonder which other cards repeated. Maybe the World. We shall see. So you could take your pick here of which fool. The Psychonaut. That's interesting. Why is it called a Psychonaut? Oh, okay. We have a Magician. Playing with his elements. That sounded rude, didn't it? But yeah, doing a bit of chemistry there. Okay, so we've got the Shaman. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Sort of like an eagle or some sort of bird coming from the pipe. And look, we've got the Bishop's hat. And a mask. God, I'm intrigued. This is a very different energy, isn't it? We have the High Priestess. Levitating. Oh, wow. Look at that Empress. Looks like a queen. Very richly clothed there. We've got the Venus symbol. Nice. The Emperor, let's look at them together, shall we? Yeah, both very richly dressed. We have the Hierophant. So we've got two people from different classes here. And the Hierophant's eyes look white, as if he's blind. So all men are equal, I would take from that. Our lovers. Entwined with that snake. And we've got this Garden of Eden vibe again here in our lovers. Chariot. Oh! And an old-fashioned car. We've still got the Sphinxes here. I love this energy. Gosh. Strength. Oh, look at that for strength. Oh, isn't that adorable? This is motorised, this dragon. You can see the gears. Huh. Our hermit. Lighting up the dark. The path for others to follow. The wheel. Again mechanised. It's a different sort of wheel. The energy coming from it. How interesting. Justice. Blindfolded. Impartial. Nice shoes. Hanged Man. It's got the yellow, the silver border. Hanging in a different place here. A very different place. Let's have some stained glass windows. And we've got barbed wire here as well. That's a real different take, isn't it? And Death has also got the silver. Yeah. Like a pale blue maybe. But we have our everyone in front of Death. No one escapes. Temperance. forming a rainbow out of different colours. The devil, she-devil. These are almost mannequins. This couple, presumably the lovers. So they're constructions, which probably, maybe, speaks to illusion. Could do. The tower. It's got sort of a steampunk feel to it. But yeah, this is industry. So what are we pouring into the tower? Making it unstable. Oh, it's so interesting. Okay, we have our star. And 2 birds. Moon. Sun. Judgment card. And the world. Okay, so they're starting with the cups. The ace. Taps with different coloured water coming out. 2. Sun and the moon. That's nice. And the caduceus. Page of cups. Absinthe. The 4. So disillusioned with these cups, they're cracked and they're just not holding that same attraction they used to. The 5. Oh, the rose. Drop it over the side into the water. Oh, 6, that's pretty. I like this, how, you know, two become 1. 7. Showing a booby there for some reason. 8. That's, yeah, walking in a different direction here. Normally we see the 8 walking away, but here they're walking towards, which is different. I'm loving the colours. The 9. Yeah, typical 9. His shirt's bursting open. And the 10. So yeah, it's Rider-Waite-Smith this, but yeah, it's nice though. The page has got the paler border. The knights. And the heart on the outside. The Queen. Languishing in her element. And the King. I wonder what the King's doing here. Lily and the Rose. 2. Street performer. 3. And a 4. Look at this. I don't know if you can see, but it's like mechanised arms here. Placing that coronet on the head. 5. 6. pocket. 7. Oh, that barbed wire. Yeah, things aren't going as planned. 8. Oh, look at that. Rodin statue. The 8 of Pentacles. I like that. That works really well, doesn't it? All that constant work to perfect your craft, and you can, you know, become a total master like Rodin. 9. Look at this phoenix rising from the torch. Wow. 10. So they're keeping the same motifs. The page. I like that. You know, barefoot in the soil. Earth of earth. And even their car is being overtaken by greenery and foliage. A knight. Queen. Rabbit. This is Alice in Wonderland vibes, isn't it? With the white rabbit and the timepiece. I'm late for a very important date. King. Oh, looks like a Russian prince, doesn't he? Okay. We will now do the wands. Ace. And it's a very strong ace, the way it's knotted together. These images are gorgeous. The 3. The 4. Very stable. Stable enough to grow, even though we've got this pollution on the other side of the home here. Still managing to actually produce from the earth. Whereas here they're sort of using the earth in a more detrimental way. Interesting. Okay. 5. It looks like they're covered in paint. And they're having a great time. The 6. 7. 8. Oh, that's a different 8 of wands. That's very different. 9. No wound that I can see. 10. Well, it doesn't look like being overburdened. It looks like they're coping quite well there. In fact, easily. Smoking our pipe. No trouble here. Okay, page. I don't quite know what's going on here. The knight. This deck seems to be a bit all over the place. Okay, Queen of Wands, we've got the black cat, but it's very dark, so it's very black. You can almost only just see the eyes there, the amber eyes. King. Definitely see his lion. What is these things that they're smoking? Swords. Oh, that's disappointing. I thought we'd have a bit more for the 3. Although we've got this barren landscape here that's been ravaged by industry. We've got a crown on the heart. So, yeah, you could read that, couldn't you? The 4. Oh, that's, yeah, really interesting. 4 of Swords. Because, I mean, the Four of Swords is normally about rest. So what's going on here? 5. 6. Yeah, very much a steampunk vibe. The 7. 8. Actually using the sword to cut the binds. 9. Okay, we're not in a... Oh, we must be sleepwalking, actually. We're sleepwalking on a narrow plank, trying to keep our balance. It's a bit different. 10. Oh, that's strange. There's no figure there, just the bed. Huh. Page. Nice. Queen. Magpies. And finally, the king. Well, it's Rider-Waite-Smith, so you can read it as Rider-Waite-Smith. If you know that system, there's no problem with this deck. Shall we just have a look at the guidebook and take 3 cards? We'll take the wheel. We'll take 6 of Pentacles. That's a bit different. I didn't find... Oh, I know what I'll take as well. The Psychonaut. A court card. Let's find a court card. Yeah, this Page of Wands. I want to know what that's about. I'm not going to fit all these on screen, so I will... Let's just look at these 2 first. Okay, so this is July 2023. The world is a book, and those who don't travel read only 1 page. I like that. That's St. Augustine. So this is about travelling, because it's the Wondrous Tarot. So it's about travelling. And it's an experience that engages the mind, body and soul. So this is a deck of wandering consciousness. Abandon all that is familiar for the marvellous unknown. So tarot cards as a means of transport. Ready? An Oscar Wilde quote, travel improves the mind wonderfully and does away with all one's prejudices. I've read that before, actually. Okay, so what is this? We have 3 piles here. We've got arrival, return, no, departure, arrival, return. So it's different cards that you could use. These are spreads, and that's done really well. So we've got readings and initiatory journeys, an example of a journey, meanings of the cards, and we're in 2. Okay. The Shaman. Oh yes, that's the extra card. Ah, why did I not notice that when I was walking through it? So the Magician and the Shaman. That's the Shaman is the extra card there, and the Fool and the Psychonaut. Let's see what it says here. So the Psychonaut and the Shaman are both psychic and spiritual journey cards that foreshadow a mental and sometimes physical journey. The term Psychonaut was invented in the modern era, has a number of little known meanings which should rightfully be explained. So Psychonaut means a new but actually very ancient archetype of a person who is a master of techniques and methods for voluntarily altering one's consciousness so as to experience what happens in these unusual conditions. We are talking, cannabis, hallucinogenic mushrooms. Okay. Meditation, self-hypnosis, sensory deprivation. Oh, but it's warning against doing that. It's just the symbols they evoke. Okay. And the Shaman refers to those figures who, in many cultures, for example, among Native American peoples, are called medicine men or medicine women. Figures who help those who come to them seeking advice, cures, ways to overcome trials. Okay, that's what they're talking about, what they represent. So these are both characters related to travel, transportation of consciousness, transition and healing. They offer revelations and information that the querients alone would not be able to interpret correctly if not after passing the initiations that shamans and psychonauts have already undergone. In these areas of meaning we should note the similarity with the magician, the hangman, the devil and the fool. So we have, a different sort of energy with this deck, with these two extra cards, don't we? So for the Fool, setting out on a journey, setting out on a destination, not seeking purpose. The normal Fool meanings here. Thinking outside the box, abandon your usual thought patterns. The Fool sack holds a range of things: wisdom, madness, earthly treasures, useless worldly jokes. Employ whatever you find useful and give away the rest to the first person you meet. Do you understand what your inner madness is telling you? You don't. Perhaps it's better that way. Being rational at all times is a serious form of madness. And then for the Psychonaut, journey. Follow the white rabbit into the hole that leads into the depths of the earth. Well, we saw the white rabbit, didn't we, in one of the other cards? No, I'm not going to remember which card it was now. Was it one of the queens? Yeah, it was the Queen of Pentacles. Let's put the Queen of Pentacles there, shall we? Okay, so follow the white rabbit into the hole that leads into the depths of the earth. Queen of Pentacles is of the earth. Beyond the border of perception towards Wonderland. When you launch yourself into the unknown, well, don't do so thinking about what you have already learned, but with new eyes and no rigid mental construction. It may be dangerous, of course. Are you afraid of danger? If you are, then perhaps you are not ready to travel. And it goes on about the treasure. But what I was thinking, has our Queen of Pentacles come out and had that journey already? I'm going to have a little look. And see if it refers there. Okay, your throne is stable. The lady who sits there is well admired and perhaps envied. What is there still to do? Get up and follow the rabbit into its mysterious burrow that will lead onto a new journey to new higher challenges and acts of generosity to others. Inside that burrow you will meet new Queens of Pentacles and new ways of managing your life. Because I was wondering if the Queen of Pentacles had mastered the journey of the white rabbit, of going down the rabbit hole. I wondered if there was a correlation there, but not. So yeah, that's that. So let's have a look at the Shaman and the Magician. A bit different take on a Magician as well. I mean, we don't have the above and below. We have an alchemist, don't we? So what's it say? It will be a journey to places that will teach you to be powerful and to make your desires come true. Perhaps a journey that will require cunning, devices and personal magnetism. Arm yourself with initiative and don't wait for others to set you on your way for this adventure. Study and take an example from those who are better than you. And each entry has the second part, which is the treasure. It's still really shining down on this, isn't it? Try and hold it up. In your workshop you will find the 4 elements: fire, air, water and earth. Use them all wisely and in moderation. Fire is energy, air is good communication, water the right sentiments, and earth care for the world around you. There is a 5th element that gathers them all together. You, the spirit of the magician. That's nice. Then for the Shaman, the most important journey is within you, in the twists and turns of the spirit and mysticism, encouraged by your instinct to commit yourself to superior forces, thus to the collective and personal unconscious. You are not advised to sleep, but to travel beyond the boundaries of the ordinary, meeting friendly spirits and genies, but also ghosts and demons who will put you to the test. Treasure. The most precious object is a pipe filled with magical herbs. Smoke the pipe and take flight with your mind. Oh dear. Let yourself be guided by the oldest and most experienced shaman. She knows where to lead you and which medicine you should take to heal your body, mind and spirit. Leave your comfort zone and fly towards the unknown, brimming with promises and full of the courage that every traveller must have. Well, there you go. Okay, so I'm just realising something, because I am exploring this deck alongside. Right, so yeah, so each card begins with journey and then has the treasure. If you can actually see this. So this is how you could use a layout, isn't it? This is really clever, actually. So if we wanted to know about the departure, the cards that we choose, it would be the departure part of the journey, the arrival would be the arrival part of the journey, and the return would be the return part of the journal. So that journey, so that'd be really good, actually. Yeah, I can see that. Right. Anyway, I got distracted. I'm so sorry. Let's have a look at the wheel. The spin of the wheel hypnotises you. It kidnaps people's lives and leads them to where they need to learn important concepts, to places where fortune, misfortune and adventure are blended. Surrender. You don't have control over everything. Even your divine part must capitulate in the face of events of a higher order and accept them without excessive euphoria or anger. The Wheel of Fate. Treasure. The precious object is the deck of cards you have in your hands. Shuffle them, turn them over, interpret what they suggest you do. You are connected with all manner of fortunes and all events of destiny, because we are all proponents of our own fate, whether we like it or not. Life is a divine game, a breath of life that goes to unpredictable places where noble souls and the wise always find something, someone or something good. So it doesn't actually explain the image as such, why there are this sort of steampunk energy here and the Egyptian energy here. Doesn't explain who these characters are, which is a bit of a shame. Let's see if they explain it on the Six of Pentacles. Pickpocket. A good traveller also wants others to visit wonderful places. He or she generously accompanies and guides them and earns their appreciation. Also, you should know how to leave other travellers to their own fate and not become attached to them, and learn how to distinguish between who is or isn't worthy of travelling with you. Treasure. Share your wealth with those who deserve it and protect yourself from those who steal your energy and your time. So that's the reference here. Yeah, it's short and sweet, but it works. Let's look at the Page of Wands finally. And the journey. Enthusiasm, passion and energy are the words that should guide you on the journey you have undertaken. Maybe it's the first time you've done something like this, so beware of being carried away too easily and use your wisdom together with a pinch of daring. Treasure. Make the most of the beating of your heart. It will give you the strength for a new undertaking, a personal or working relationship, but also the settlement of important matters. Okay, so a little bit different. Beautiful deck though, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous deck. So that's my first sort of little look, trying to figure out how this deck works. It's a journey, and wherever we are on that journey, so that's how it works. So departure, journey into the unknown. The cards in this position reveal the conditions of a new journey, the baggage and burdens one carries when setting off, but also the intentions and resources that will be needed to deal with the experience. Okay, so as we set off on this journey, what intentions or resources will we need to deal with the experience? We will need the Page of Pentacles energy. So we'll need to be grounded, but open to the new experience. We need to keep our feet firmly on the ground and don't get carried away. What baggage and burdens will we be carrying when we're setting off? What baggage and burdens will we be carrying as we're setting off? Well, we're quite happy where we are, and yeah, we're very settled. We're very happy. We don't really need to do this journey, and we might be a little bit reluctant because of that. And what other conditions should we be aware of as we set off, depart on this new adventure? The Three of Wands. You're ready. You're ready to go. There's nothing to stop you. There's nothing holding you back. Yeah. We're ready to go. Okay, so the next pile will be the Arrival. Meeting with Wonder. The cards from this pile reveal the main information needed to provide an answer to the question. They also tell us what we have found in the place we have arrived at, or the people we have met in the lands we had as our destination, regardless of whether they are known to us or mysterious. Okay. So what will we find in the place that we've arrived in? We've arrived here. So what are we going to find? We're going to find the King of Swords. Okay. We're going to meet the King of Swords. There's people behind here having a little bit of a gossip, but he's above all that. Interesting. So this is who we're going to meet, the King of Swords. I'm going to ask, what advice does the King of Swords have at this destination that we've arrived at? What's the King of Swords advice for us? Those two really complement each other, don't they? They're very direct. Own it. Own it. It's you're going to be very successful. You're going to rise above any negative chatter, either in your own mind or other people's opinions, and you're going to sit in your own power comfortably, very comfortably. This is going to be a very successful journey. So we started here, we went through the portal, we met the King of Swords, and the King of Swords assures us, communicates to us and assures us that we're going to be successful and we're going to be comfortable. Okay, so shall we come home? Return, the journey back home. What will we take back home from us, from our journey? So we've got, we could have a physical treasure, a set of experiences, or even a person. Under duress, sadly or joyfully. Perhaps we won't take anything with us. Maybe we won't go back to the way we were, preferring to change our lives and continue our voyage towards shores we find more conducive. Okay, so going back home, what will we take back with us from this experience? Mastery. Mastery of ourselves, both sides of ourselves, the masculine and the feminine, and we'll become a whole person here. We won't feel like anything's missing from our lives anymore. We'll know that we are complete. We've put the work in, we did it, we went, we saw, we conquered. Oh dear. How will this change us, our viewpoint, once we're back from the journey? We want to go again. We want to set out on a new path. We've enjoyed the experiences, we've grown from the experience, we've learnt from the experience, and we've become masters of our own destiny. And yes, we want to go again, and we feel very secure. We're totally secure with who we are now, and yeah, we're going to go on another adventure. Yes, okay. An example reading there, impromptu. I just thought I'd give it a go. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Until the next time. Bye friends, bye.